Greetings and gratitude to all light, forms, and life workers who have found this live demonstration of psychic and intuitive services. I am your host, Uranus, the Third-Eyed Lion. I'd like to express my gratitude for you. Please post your questions 1 through 8. I had internet difficulties throughout the night. I think I have it fixed. If there's any lag or delay or issues of any kind, please let me know so I can continue to improve. Hello. Okay, guidance from Spirit. I'll start shuffling, friend, and you tell me when to stop. Yes, you are added. Choose 1 through 8 and ask your question. Greetings. Hello, everybody. Thank you for showing up. I would like to welcome any new or returning people. Please look at the description of this video. The first 2 decks have changed. The other 6 have stayed the same. I'm doing very well, friends. Okay. So the guidance from Spirit, Artemis Cunningham, is to remind you that science is not all there is in the reality. Science can lead us to the answer, but can also prevent us from seeing the cause. Know that if you hold too rigidly to what is science, what science has to be, you will end up being cruel to yourself. You will experience cruelty in and around you because the limiting beliefs of science, the limiting beliefs that things have to only be one way, will prevent you from experiencing. Do not be cruel to yourself. Give yourself kindness, give yourself love, and know that that will come back to you. So be kind to yourself. Do not believe science is the only way, and be open to the mysteries of the moon. Your karma is accelerated. Much love and gratitude here. Thank you for letting me know about the buffering. I'll keep an eye on that. Anyone else, please let me know if there's any issues with the video. I was having problems last night and trying to improve them now. Parit Raj, deck number 9. What is Jay thinking about you after reading your message today, good or bad? Okay. So Parid Raj, you can tell me when to stop shuffling. What does Jay think about the message you sent them? How are they feeling, good or bad? So secret deck number 9 for anyone viewing now or in the future to get led into the fun is I generally do 8 decks. They are usually the same. Decks 1 and 2 can change. 6 through 8 will not change. And deck number 9 will generally end up being the Spanish card game. Spanish deck card game, which is 40 cards. And right now they are blank. In the future, they will be covered in Sharpie. Okay. So Parit Raj, you can tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the energies compel me. Greetings to the glorious Gloria. Thank you for showing your presence here today. I'm doing very well, and so is the human Samuel. Okay, thank you for letting me know. He expresses his gratitude, so all of the live videos are generally readings from the lion through Samuel, and most of the email readings are Samuel working with the lion, so the energy mix is usually different there. He doesn't go deep as a channel. Okay. So Parid Raj, Jagjit's feelings towards the message that you sent them, they are not the happiest about it, because it shows a conflict of their passions. So they're incredibly passionate towards you, and they have a lot of energies they want to give and share with you. But they have a hard time expressing this. They have a hard time being this in their own way, because they think that they don't have enough money. They think they're not in a financial state to deal with what you said over that message. But they know that they want to be with you. So in their mind, it's bad. They don't like not being with you. They don't like the words you say, because they feel like they're not able to make enough money. They're not able to be with you. They're not able to connect with you. So they want to be with you, but there's something blocking. There's some dialogue. They don't know how to communicate properly. So they feel bad about you communicating with them. But keep doing what you're doing. Keep using your passions, using your excitement, using your energies to show this world who you are. Realize that the energies you hold inside will reflect to you outside. As above, so below. So they were not happy, and so bad. But they do love you very much, and they are open to loving you. They just don't know how to communicate with you properly. So your answer is they are upset now based on the message you sent them, but they still want to think about you. They still want to love you. They just don't know how to do it, because they feel like they're not in control of their thoughts properly. So their thoughts are preventing them from being open to loving you, which is causing them to be upset. I hope that can give you clarity, friend. Yes, the internet is different all over the world, so thank you all for letting me know. I'm going to drink some water, and you will be next. Kimberly Williams, thank you for showing up. Please share this to any friends, acquaintances, or complete and total strangers who you think would resonate with this video. Okay, Kimberly Williams wants deck number 7. Will your friend Jay... Okay. Your question is, was your friend Jay going to confess his feelings towards you yesterday? He called you randomly, you missed the call, and said it was an accident. Parid Raj, your answer is right now that they feel negative about your message, but this is not preventing them from wanting to be with you. They feel negative because they don't know how to respond. They do not know what to say to you based on what you said to them, but they do care about you deeply. So they're upset now, but they do want to make it better. I hope that gives you your answer there, Parid Raj. Okay. Kimberly Williams, please tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the energies compel me. Harit Raj, it seems like Jay is really focused on making money, is the main thing on their mind, and your message upsetted them because they don't know how to respond. And it happened, they received it when they were working, and this is why they're upset. More than the contents of the message itself. Okay, so Kimberly Williams, it seems like they did want to confess something to you, but it was more so passionate. They want to express how you make them feel, how you inspire them, how you bring passion into their life, but it's not romantic. And they didn't know exactly how to say it. This is probably why they said it was an accident, because they want to be with you, they want to feel towards you, but everybody in their life is telling them that they shouldn't. All of the people in their lives are telling them that they shouldn't be with you, that they're misguided with feeling towards you, and they're not willing to see things from the third eye perspective. They're only seeing things from what other people are telling them. They don't want to listen to their intuition, they don't want to listen to their inner guidance. So they're not fully embracing their psychic abilities. They're limiting their perception based on how they've always seen things. Understand that they do care about you, but they are having a hard time communicating because they're in the midst of the storm. They have all of these people in their life telling them to not be with you, telling them that they don't need you. But their heart, that something deep inside of them is telling them that that's wrong, that they should contact you. So they're having this conflict of passion. Understand that there's a reason why they called in the first place, whether or not they know it. So send your energy, open your heart to them, even when you can't contact to them in your mind, and feel this connection you have to their energies, and know that it will lead you to the right direction, either to be with them or to not be with them. Just understand that love has to wait till it can connect. Love is not always a thing that happens immediately. It starts with us loving ourselves, and then the universe will give that energy back to us. So they did want to confess their feelings towards you, but something prevented them from doing that, probably what other people have told them. And they were going to confess, but something stopped them, which was most likely the beliefs and words of other people. So I hope that answers your question. Yeah, there's people who want him to cut you off as a friend. Yeah, he wants energies with you, but there's more people telling him to cut you off, telling him to separate from you, to not even be involved with you. But something deep inside of him does not want that to happen. Okay, what is Denver's feelings? From deck number 4. Thank you, everyone, for letting me know if it's buffering. Good morning. Okay. So Denver thinks that you are a powerful solar entity, that you are a very intense light into the universe, that you ground and connect the cosmic code of kindness, of love, compassion, excitement, and joy to the earth, but that they think that they cannot love you. Denver has a hard time loving themselves and doesn't want to open themselves to love anyone else. They don't want to pick up the bill. They don't want to get lost in this shuffle of these energies. They don't want love. They don't want to use what they have because they're deeply afraid of connection, of community, of being judged. They do not want to be part of a huge group of people. They don't want to be around energies that are new and strange. They want to just stick to the box. They want things to continue, but deeply they care about you. They see your power. They see your amazement, but they don't want to commit to it. They don't want that because they feel like they can't deserve it, that they won't be good in a party setting, in a group setting. So remember that the way they treat you is just a reflection of what they believe of themselves. So Denver does care about you deeply, does see you as light, but is having a hard time opening up emotionally and romantically to you based on previous traumas and beliefs that they hold on to. I hope that gives you clarity, friend. So next is Bushi. I will grab your question from above. You can ask 1 through 8. Okay, you just met someone, and does she feel the same way like you do? Okay, choose 1 through 8, and I will answer that for you. Thank you, everybody here. Please stay after your question. Some of the answers, even though not intended for you, might resonate. This is a social reading, so it is to allow the energies to exist. Yes, I will do yours now, Gloria, as we wait for Bushi. Okay, will you be approved or denied for short-term disability? Deck 3, stop when compelled. Okay, Gloria. Yes, you will be approved. Know that you are in control of this situation, even though you think that it's up to justice, it's up to someone else. Think about why you need this. Think about why you are qualified to receive this disability. And know that you have to be honest with yourself, to be truthful. Look at the dark side, look at the shadow, and see who you are and what you're feeling, the pain in your body, so you can understand it the most. When you do get this disability, I do recommend that you look for healers, for teachers, for people to help show you how to heal yourself. Find somebody who doesn't want to heal others, but who wants to instruct them on healing processes. So I do see you very much getting approved, but don't limit yourself by thinking of being disabled. You may get approved to be disabled and get that financial support by that, but know that you are able and you will be able to be able the more that you master your thoughts, your consumptions, and your reality. I hope that gives you clarity. Bushi, number 3. You just met someone. Does she feel the same way like you do? Okay, you can tell me when to stop or stop when the energies compel me. And anyone here, if you like this content and you want to see it grow, please consider sharing this on any social media platforms. And if you can, donations are accepted and appreciated greatly. If not, just to share really helps in a lot of ways. So these videos can see new people that they generally would not. Okay, so this person that you just met, she feels the same way like you do. Find a way to work with you on a financial level. They want to work with you on the financial basis, but they see a possibility capable of seeing they let their thoughts control, and they're not in control of their thoughts to do with them because they're constantly being dominated and controlled over their thoughts. From really experiencing life in many different ways, be mentally involved with you. But right now, they do that maybe they can work on a project with you where you can both make money. They're seeing it from a financial standpoint just now because they're not open to mastering themselves and they're not open to loving themselves just yet. When they are, they would most likely reach out to you for that. I hope that gives you clarity, friend. Hello. Okay, thank you for letting me know. So I will say it again for you, Bushi, is they are interested in making money with you, doing a financial project, and being financially involved with you through work and artistic creation. They are not open to love, and because they do not love themselves. They are being controlled and manipulated by thought processes and thought patterns that do not serve and do not help them with love and kindness. But they do want to work with you, and over time, these things will change. Just right now, they do not think exactly the way that you do. But there is a possibility of that in the future. I hope the audio is clear now. Thank you. Okay, Pooja B would like me to choose. I'll choose deck number 1. A general reading about what is coming in your life and how to overcome those negative spirits. Okay. So overcome those negative spirits by doing the work. Whatever that work may be, it could be singing songs, it could be cooking, it could be burning incense, it could be writing poetry. Take these negative spirits take the other stuff that's bubbling up in your career, in your love life, and find a way to transform them into art. Take these negative aspects and write a story about them. If you can transform these things through prudence, through doing them repetitively, through grounding deep into the earth, connecting yourself into the planet, and know that you are doing the thing that needs to happen. By making art, by singing songs, by dancing, you are actually grounding yourself in these excitements, and you can record them and share them to other people in a way to monetize this energy. So remember that nothing is futile, that the things that you think are wasting your time, that are not doing anything in reality, are oftentimes how we perceive it, because other people think we are doing a lot. So find a way in your heart to take these negative spirits, take this darkness that is happening in your life, and transform it into something that inspires other people, to something that shows other people the power and the light that they have within inside. Know that the career you want will happen once you can start monetizing yourself. Find a way to make magic doing the things you love to do, being the way you love being, and be open to experiencing every aspect of life. Because you have so much power, just go out and create, and that will lead you to the career you want, that will lead you to the happiness you want, is by doing the things that bring you joy and bring you excitement, even if it's scary sometimes. I hope that gives you clarity, Pooja B. Okay, here's your question. Is E... Okay, so you are E, L, and your question is when your ex, ER, will come back. Deck number 2. Money coming your way by the end of this month? Yes, I do. And it's going to come in really quick. Be open to the money that is here now. Know that you are money. You are wealth. You are success. The more you understand this now, Pooja B, the more you are open to just being naked and raw and authentic to yourself, the more your goals will lead to abundance. The more you will be moved towards that. So go out and do some things you've never done before, some things that you're scared of, that you can make money from through the internet, maybe surveys, maybe phone calls. There's different things to make money that are uncomfortable. Go out and do that, and it will just start the reels going, so you will have money for the rest of your life. But I do see it coming by the end of this month. You will just have to go out and get it. Change the way you've been doing things in the past. Okay. Zara H, tell me when to stop, or stop when the energies compel me. And the question is about your ex. E, you are also E. Thank you, friend. Know that you are wealthy. Know that you are successful. Go out and get it and accelerate that karma. Make those good things come back to you quicker and quicker. So tell me when to stop, Zara H, or stop when the energies compel me to. Your choice. Hearts and sunflowers, indeed. Okay. Then I'll stop for you now. Okay. So question here. When will your ex come back? So I see probably the beginning of the new year. Maybe the end of January, probably no later than March. So maybe in February, like you say. I do see a lot of water energies coming forth, and all of them uh, passion. So let's start. So he or she feels, the ex feels confused. They're having a hard time going through this new development, but they are infinitely passionate about you. They very much want to be with you, and they want this energy to change. But they're caught in self-hypnosis. They're not allowing themselves to take up their power. They're lost in this hypnotic spiral of depression, of sadness, of anxiety, and it's going to take them a few months to really overcome this. It seems like they don't feel fertile. They don't feel like they are the way they should be. They might feel like they're overweight or they're not being healthy. There's a lot of negative beliefs because they're not doing the things that they're passionate about, and they're overdoing other things that they are passionate about. They're not living in the best health and the best mindset to be with anybody, especially you. So they're going to move very slowly. It's going to be a slow process for them. But the moment that they change, they're going to come in and be electrifying. They're going to tap into the thunder, to the electric force of nature, of the Oni, of the powerful elemental spirits, and they will come in with quick force. So I do see February around from the 10th to the 25th. I do see them coming back into your life, but when they do, don't judge them based on who they used to be. Know that they are a new person, and this energy is different from who they were in the past. So be open to a new passions, new excitements, new joys, new loves of this person. But I do see them coming in February. So work on yourself now, make the changes now, so when they come in, you yourself can also be a very new and different person. I hope that gives you clarity. Okay, Rob, I can choose for you 1 through 8, or you can choose. You started a side project that can potentially lead to a full-time small company, also working semi-full-time at your current place of employment. Although from home, since they sent everyone home to work, in 2021, will there be an option to make the side project a full-time gig and leave your current employment? Deck 2, shuffle 8 times. Okay, yes. Yes, there is. But understand that you are going to have to be very determined to make it happen. So you can go full time with this side project, but you have to go out and have the strength, have that Taurus force of power to make it happen. Know that what this side employment is very important, is very needed. You have to make yourself go out and get it, and make the phone calls needed, fill out the documents that you have to, and move forward with that toroidal force of power and strength. Know that sometimes you may feel that poison. Sometimes you may feel like you're not being controlled by yourself. You're being controlled by the passion. You're being controlled by the dream. Trust that. Know that that is right. Listen to your intuition. Listen to the part of you that needs this small company to succeed. Listen to the part of you that is power. And just be open to loving it. Love what you do. Love the fairy way of going about it. It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be terrifying unless you want it to be. Whatever thing brings joy, excitement, love, and passion into it, that's what you should be focusing on. Know that your fairy magic, your moon energy, is going to lead you to be incredibly successful. But until that time, keep doing the work you're doing now and learn how to also do the work you want to be doing for this side project equally when you're not doing this work. So work for both right now. The more you can work for both right now, when the opportunity comes, you already have laid the groundwork for this one, so you could leave the other one that you're not the top dog. Because you, Rob S., are meant to be the flaming power, the movement, the Taurus energy just pushing forward. Don't poison yourself with negative thoughts that you can't do it, that you can't do both. Know that you're fairy magic. You can do both. Deck number 3, shuffle 9 times. 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Okay. You would like to know the current feelings of M towards you. He is so rude and distant from me. I feel like he is not interested. Okay, yeah. So he loves you a lot and does care about you a lot, but for himself and his own self-love, he has to be distant. He has to be far away from everyone else, has to be separate from everyone else to not hurt himself, to not put himself at a vulnerable position. And this may come across as being cold, but talk to your friends, work with your friends to love you, to give you this love, and give him time. The rude and the detached is part of their nature, is part of how they think. Understand that your magic, your powerful ways of doing things are more important. The more that you give yourself kindness, the more that you work on yourself and you love who you are and you don't think about them, the more you can give this to yourself, the more that they will be compelled to you. So find a way of working. Maybe it could be tarot cards, maybe it could be writing, it could be singing or storytelling. Find some way to create and learn more about this universe through your own innate powers and excitements. The more you can do this, you will actually attract this person to you. Know that they are cold, they are focusing on work, but they are doing this to love themselves. And most people have a hard time loving themselves. So focus on your process, focus on your energies, and know that the more you love yourself, the more you become the best version of yourself, you will attract them back to you. I know it's hard. I know you may not think that you're going in the right direction because you want to be emotional, you want to be close, you want to be physical with this person, but they're not open to that just yet. Never forget how cosmically powerful you are. You are meant to bring the solar light to the world, to show humanity what it's like to be a powerful and infinite being of cosmic creator source. And oftentimes, the people who we love the most have to come to us in their own way because they are very good at being closed off. So I hope that gives you clarity. Okay, Sue Jones, you're up next. A general reading, deck number 5. Stop when compelled. Okay. So Sue Jones, know that in the past you have detached from things and haven't been able to detach from things. Know that the strings, the things that hold you to old ideas, old beliefs, old negative thought processes do not have to exist, are not real. Detach from them. Know that you are in power, you are in control of your life. Know that in this now moment, talk to your angels, talk to your spirit team. Call them up on the mental phone and they will always answer. Know that you're never alone. Any issues, any difficult, any sadnesses can always be changed and joyed by talking to your guides, by talking to your angels. Know that your future is going to be full of friendship. You're going to meet many new people. You're going to find new connections. You're going to be open to the powerful sensation of friendship. So be your own friend. Love yourself the way you want others to love you. Give yourself that kindness now to set that template. So when you do meet new people, when you do find new friends, you already have a way that you want to be treated. You already know what your boundaries are. You already know what your limitations are, so you can push them, so you can grow and develop. Thank you very much, Sue Jones, for your returning viewership. Everyone watching this now or in the future, I would like to express my gratitude, sincerest, deepest gratitude to all. Hello, Jalen Sky and Monica. Thank you for showing up. How does J Capricorn feel about you, deck number 7? Okay, PB, you can tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the energies compel me to. How does J Capricorn feel about you? And anyone here, if you like this video, please share this on your social media or over message to other people who you think would resonate with the powerful psychic services that are being provided here. Okay, PB, I feel close to stopping. Okay. How does J Capricorn feel about you? They believe that they could be it and excited with you. They're grounding this energy into the earth, and they have a lot of this excitement. It hasn't become romance. It's just this bubbling of excitement to be around, to experience with you. But they are very much confused. They are lost in their thoughts. They're lost in the perceptions of what could happen, what's going to happen. And things are crumbling around them, but they don't know what to do. They don't know how to move forward in this energy. But they do love you. They do want to be with you, but they don't know how. They don't know what. They're super confused because they're not willing to put those old thoughts to rest. They are holding deeply onto how things used to be, how they used to think, how they used to experience, and they're not putting them to rest. They're not changing. They're just lost in the old thought processes, in the old stagnant belief structures. Continue to love yourself and go through your own metamorphosis. Transform into the person you want to be. And you will find that they will be attracted to you and will come in more once you can change yourself. They are just a reflection of you right now. And they are not able to love and understand themselves, so they are projecting that back onto you. So that all they have is passion, but they don't know how to develop that passion more based on past beliefs. I hope that gives you clarity. Next is Monica. Greetings to the Angel of Violet. Thank you for showing up. Deck number 6. Why do you feel so different about what's going on? So Monica, if you are here, you can tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the energies compel me to. And Angel Violet, please ask your question. Choose 1 through 8, and I can answer that for you. Okay. Then I'll stop now. So the reason why you feel so differently about this person is because of this COVID pandemic. So this global contagion is clasping, is holding on tight, is infecting and proliferating and making more and more of these feelings come forth, change, warp. Know that this external thing, this cosmic code that's happening is changing everybody. There's a chance that they might be sirening. So a siren is somebody who creates beautiful art, but uses it to attract people to their demise. So know that there's a chance that they might be controlling you through art or music. And this is why your thoughts are changing, because they are doing more of this type of art. Remember that you are in control of your thoughts. If you don't like feeling this way, if you don't like how you feel different about them, talk to yourself. Write down a list about how you felt about them before, how you feel about them now, and look at it and crash through the change. You be the powerful force that moves the energy forward, that makes the change, makes the movement where everyone thinks you're frozen. Everyone thinks you're not doing anything. Well, what you're doing is you're challenging beliefs, you're challenging processes and old limiting thought streams. So the reason why you feel different about them is because of the pandemic, is because of the art and the movement that this person does. And how you can master it is by writing it down, by looking at it, and know that you are in control. You are more powerful than your thoughts. You are the one who chooses which thoughts stay and which ones melt. So I hope that gives you clarity, friend. It is most likely because of the pandemic and the type of art that they're doing. Deck number 1. Please stop when the energies tell me to. As soon as willing. So ASAW. Okay, Jalen Sky. You can post your question 1 through 8. I will answer the question here that I have for Angel Violet. Okay. What is the love possibilities between you, Alexia, and Andrew? Or should you wait for the other one in the future? Yeah, I see Andrew coming up pretty strong. Okay, so okay, I'm going to tell you about a little bit about what I see as yourself, and this will help. So Andrew doesn't know the type of magic that they have. They do not know the power, the strength, the amazing abilities that they hold, and they're not tapping into it. They are lost in their abilities. They're lost in their structures. They're not being who they are meant to be because they are thinking they're doing it right, but they're just causing pain, causing suffering. They're in a very vicious cycle. They're moving backwards instead of forward. So you, the reason why you saw him in your dreams, are a powerful, probably one of the most powerful forces of cosmic light. Whether or not you can see it, she's holding a staff of the pineal gland. That's your third eye. That's the part of your brain that holds in the light, that when your eyes are closed, you can still see color. That's from the pineal gland. Any visions in your dreams are also from the pineal gland. So know that your third eye is opening. You are becoming a powerful creator, a amazing force of the universe, and you're going to be very quick, very fast with what you want. Your thoughts will happen very quickly and develop more and more. Where Andrew has the ability to be like that, to tap into their passions, to their third eye, to their fire, to their infinite lion self, but they are not being the lion. They are not allowing themselves to be the power right now. For some reason, they are under the belief that they are not strong, that they are not amazingly psychic. They believe these things about them because they're not using their magic properly. They have, think of it this way. What if you realize you have superpowers, but you just use the surface level of the powers? You never want to train. You never want to learn your powers. You never want to master them. So you only use the surface level of those abilities. You never really learn the rituals. You never really learn the processes and the procedures. When they do learn them, they will be so powerful. But right now, they're kind of just playing around. They're not focused on it. And this is why you're drawn to them. But know that by you being yourself, by you mastering your power, your images, you can be a positive role model for Andrew. So keep developing your clairvoyance, your intuition, your psychic abilities. Work with your feline forces, and know the fact that you're even watching this video, which means your third eye is open and is opening. All of these videos on this channel are encoded with frequencies to both open the third eye and to attach a connection between you, the viewer, and your highest, most cosmic lion self. So know that you are becoming more powerful. Your psychic ability is coming. You do not need to be with anyone else. You do not need Andrew just yet. Andrew doesn't need you. You are meant to be growing, to be developing, to be fast acting. The more you can do this, the more you can just trust when your intuition tells you to do something. You don't hesitate, you just do it. You just spring to action immediately. The more you can develop this frequency, the more you can hold this energy within, the more and more magic, unexplained, beautiful things will happen, friend. So thank you for showing up today. I go live every day, always teaching people how to help with their third eye and how to coach the lion within and the lions that come without. And Andrew is definitely a cosmic lion, is 100% connected to the cosmic lions, but is not wanting to realize that. Is not wanting to do the work. needed to master that. But you are. You are doing the work. You are doing what you have to do. You are becoming the most powerful creator being in your reality. Don't stop. The more you keep doing that, the more you will show many people like Andrew that they can be magic, that they are capable of learning, developing, processing. So keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right path. You are the path. And the more you can realize that, the more and more and more and more you will bring joy, excitement, and love to this earth grid. Thank you very much, friend. So, Jalen Sky, if you're here, please ask your question. Yes, you are a cosmic lion of light. This is why you found my channel. It's a requirement. If you're not a lion and if you're not light, you don't like this content. If you're a baboon of darkness and you show up here and you're like, oh hey, there's a lion. I don't like that guy. He's too light. I don't like him. That's fine. I hope there's a lot of baboons of darkness here on the internet. But if you want the lions of light, you found the right place. I go live daily and there's hundreds of hours of backlogged content on this channel. The channel loves you too, friend. I'm going to drink some water. Stephanie, if you have a question or would like a message for the collective, please let me know. And I can do that for you here as we wait for Jalen Sky. Give it a little bit longer, and then if Jalen Sky doesn't show back up, I will give a general reading for them. Okay, would you like me to choose, or would you like to choose? General message about grumpiness. Okay, so let's go with one of the 3 new decks here. I'll choose deck number 2. I was drawn to it. Okay, general message about grumpiness for Stephanie. So it's okay to be grumpy. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to be angry because you have been abused. You have been treated poorly. You have been neglected. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be grumpy. But my question for you is, what do you do with this? Do you just hold it inside, or are you using it angry? It's okay to be grumpy. But my question for you is, what do you do with this? Do you just hold it inside, or are you using it as electricity to create? Know that you are meant to create, to take this grumpiness, take this negativity that you feel, vibrate it out and shoot it out. Take this magnetic force that you feel, this energy of magnetism, of uncomfortable, of just feedback, and release it as static, as waves of shock into the universe. Know that you have 3 eyes, 3 ways to see, 3 ways to be. The way of kindness, the way of cruelty, and the way of balance. Learn how to use each one in its own frequency, and know that the more you can love yourself, the more you can love all your energies. Any of the pain, the suffering that you have in your family, in your environment, in your community, is meant to show you that you're a one-of-a-kind, legendary entity. You will be remembered on this planet for millions of years based on the one-of-a-kind things you can create, based on the one-of-a-kind ways you can show this universe your frustrations, your pain, your grumpiness, and make that into art, make that into music, make that into dancing. And whatever you do by showing this out into the universe, it will always bring more love back to you. So take these negative feelings, take this dark frequency, and transform it outwardly, project it to others, show it as art, and the more and more the universe will be open to you and with you. So when you keep these things inside, they will only get worse and worse. But when you find a way to expel them energetically, when you shoot the lightning out to the world, it will always bring more and more power to you. Never forget that the pain and suffering you have experienced are meant to be fuel, meant to be propulsion, never meant to be a weight, never meant to hold you down, only meant to move you forward. So create artistically in the way that only you can, and you will be successful and receive so much love back from the universe by doing so. I hope that gives you clarity. Tina M, please choose 1 through 8, and I will answer that question about Sebastian for you. I hope you like the new deck number 2. The Japanese Pokemon playing card Oracle, which is not really an oracle. I'm just using it as an oracle. So anyone viewing this now or in the future, there is 8 decks. The first 2 are subject to change. The last 6 will not change. And there's a secret deck number 9 that is also subject to change. Yes. Go get those crowd cards. Or the cloud cards. Depends on localization, but Cardcaptor Sakura was actually based off of tarot, but is more powerful than tarot. So deck number 7, and the messages from your grandmother. You should do that, Stephanie. I have received readings from the cloud cards from Cardcaptor Sakura. A friend of mine is really big into anime, and that's the only deck she has. And it's actually incredibly accurate and really amazing. I recommend you find some videos of people talking about them, teaching how to read them now. So when you get the cards, you can just start going into it right away. Yes, the Puff of Cocoa. Thank you for showing up, Choco Pups. And ask your question 1 through 8. And you would like a message from your grandmother. It seems like she has passed away. I am a medium. I do sense this grandmother coming forth. So please tell me when to stop. Tana M, please tell me when to stop so I can have this beautiful grandmother energy come forth. Yes, Stephanie, there's a lot of people who are doing what you would like to do with that deck, and they have made videos on that deck. And you don't have to listen to everything they say 50-50. Take the parts that resonate and leave the parts that do not. Okay. So Grandma really wants to let you know that when you give your thoughts to other people, when you constantly are thinking about other people and not thinking about yourself, you are leaving yourself open to being vulnerable, to being attacked, to being manipulated. So what you have to do is think about yourself. Think about how you need to be. So this is probably my favorite emperor out of any deck because he's not like any other emperor. So first he has a staff that has a cube with a cross on top. This is a powerful symbol of creating your reality by going outside of the box, by doing things no one has ever done before. Behind him are cannabis leaves. Your grandma wants to tell you that it's okay to medicate. It's okay to use cannabis and other plants to help and medicate your body. This emperor also has a gun that he's holding in his hand and an anchor at his foot. The more you can ground and connect to yourself, but also protect yourself with boundaries, with consequences if they break those boundaries, the more you will be able to succeed. Your grandma wants to remind you that it's okay to protect yourself. It's okay to heal yourself. It's okay to love yourself. Even if everyone else is telling you not to do these things, if everyone is telling you you have to do them a certain way, that's not true. The grandma really wants to remind you that the wealth you are looking for, the money you want, is out there in your family. There's people who are having it and holding it and are not giving it to you. And what you have to do is be strong and confront them on this. Say, hey, this is mine. I know that you have it. If they deny it, then go to the proper authorities. Know that you are powerful and you will make things happen. You don't have to be under anyone's thumb. You don't have to be anybody's tool. You are the powerful being in your life. Think about yourself. Think about how you can be and stop giving your energies to other people. Stop thinking about other people more than you think about yourself. You are a very powerful force in this universe. And yes, your grandmother and her mother and her mother and her mother and her mother for generations and generations still love you. You may know nothing about your ninth great grandmother, but she loves you. I can tell you that right now because she's coming in. They all want to remind you that you were meant to bring love, kindness, and power to the earth, to be a role model to other people. So when they are like, oh, I'm so terrible, I can't be happy, I have to make everyone else happy first. But they look at you and they're like, hey, that person's not doing that, and they look pretty happy. You will be the new template of what the future is going to be. It is your choice to do that now. Find moderation in everything, but it is okay to sometimes go to a shooting range and get a gun and shoot it and get that energy out. It's okay every once in a while to engage in cannabis. Just do it in your own way in the safe environment that's controlled and allow yourself these things. They're not negative, even though other people call them negative. I hope that gives you clarity. I might be the only psychic on YouTube to tell you to go to a shooting range and to engage in medicinal plants. But that's what the cards say, and that's what I'm going to translate. So I hope that gives you clarity. Thank you for finding my channel. Choco Puffs. What are Candy's thoughts or intentions? She is your sis-in-law. We are not in talking terms. You dreamt of her last night. Shuffle 8 times. Okay, so somehow Candy's thoughts are that you are not giving the love properly to yourself, that you are not being as loving, as kind, as emotional as you can be. In their mind, this is probably not true, because oftentimes there's projection involved. But they think that you're not doing the love work, you're not caring about yourself and not caring about others the way you should. But they do see that you are a very passionate and powerful person who affects others with your thoughts and with your actions. This is something that is probably causing the lack of speaking terms, because you're not someone who can be easily controlled. You're not someone who can be manipulated and puppeteered. And it seems like they really like and they want to control people and control other people's thoughts. But they know that they can't do that with you, that you're such a powerful lion force that you will not bow to what people tell you to think, to what people tell you to be involved in. This is why they don't want to talk to you, because they can't dominate you. They can't control and manipulate you the way that they intend to with everyone else. Because you are even better than thoughts than they are. You know how to use your thoughts for good, how to master them, how to take the negative thoughts and transform them into art in a beautiful way. So she wants to control and manipulate you with thoughts, but will not succeed. Remember that you are a cosmic, powerful force of the universe. You are lion light, and nothing can dominate that. Nothing is more powerful than that unless you surrender to it. So they shut you out because they can't control you. They shut you out because you're too powerful to just be a thought slave. Think about it this way. If you meet somebody and they're so happy and are just amazing, and you walk up to them and you say, "Hey, did you know that there's death and murder and rape happening right now all over the world?" And that person is like, "Yeah, I knew that." And they're still happy because they know that the only thing they can really do is be happy, be joyous, and be positive to change these negative things. You don't want to be around them then, because if all you're thinking about is terrible, negative things to manipulate and control, somebody who's still positive, who is in control of their thoughts and their emotions, you don't want to be around them because you only want people you can manipulate. That's why they're shutting you out, because you don't want to play their game, and they see that. So I hope that gives you clarity, friend. Thank you. The clarity is from you. I'm just translating it. That's the main difference. Most people do readings, which means they have memorized what the cards mean and they regurgitate it. They just say it. And if for some reason their intuition goes against what the cards are supposed to mean, they don't say anything. I translate. I see what the cards say and then I translate it. I don't always stick to what the cards are supposed to mean. I translate what is best for you to hear so you can understand. I don't think there's anyone else here. I'll give it a few minutes. I'm going to give a reading for the mass collective. Anybody viewing this message now or in the future, here's your time. I would like to acknowledge, thank you for viewing. And this is the message for you. Continue to love yourself and know that this love will come back through others. Love who you are, love what you do, love how you feel, and know that you will be wealthy, you will be successful. The money you want is coming in. The wealth, the love, the excitement you want is coming forth now. All you have to do is think about it happening now. Think about the fact you already are wealthy. Think about the fact you already are successful. Think about the fact you already are in love. And the more you can know these things now, the more you can believe and think them now, the quicker and quicker you will see the results in your external reality. Remember that your passions, your excitements, your joys, your uncontrolled, ecstatic emotions will always make this reality the most beautiful and powerful that it can be. You are meant to be love. You're meant to show love, hold love, and give love. And the more you can do that, the more it will always be brought back to you. So, expressing my sincerest kindness and gratitude to everyone here. Please look forward. If the internet provides, I will be going live later on today in a few hours. So thank you very much for your time and your energies. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you to the viewers, to the moderators. You are loved, understood, and appreciated.